Dzień dobry. Jestem Georgia i jestem z Brazylii. Będę mówić po angielsku, bo wciąż nie mówię płynnie po polsku. March the 8th would be a day like any other day, were it not for the flowers and the congratulations. Every woman knows what it's like. When you get to work and you say good morning to your colleagues, some of them will say Happy Women's Day. It is said that the flower given to us every year on this date symbolizes femininity and delicacy. The delicacy of the flower at the same time is its weakness. Any sudden movement pulls the petals away. They say the same thing about us, that we are the fragile sex, and that therefore we must be protected. But protected from what? And from whom? Judging by the number of rapes, we need protection from the same people who gives us the flowers, men. Oh, but the men who rape and murder, they are psychopaths, they say. They're crazy. It's not with these men that we date and marry. These monsters are the exception. But in 40 to 70% of the murders of women, the perpetrator is the husband or companion. They say that the rose is a sign of recognition of our abilities. But in the ranking of political equality of the World Economic Forum of 2016, Poland is the 44th place among 144 countries. Even though the Polish government is run for the third time since 1989 by a woman, she does not prioritize women's interests and rights and is engaged in a symbolic battle for traditional Polish values against a modern gender ideology, primarily focused on a family-oriented child benefits scheme. A report by the United Nations Population Fund puts the ratio of work and reward divided by gender into numbers. We women do 66% of the work on the planet, but we only get 10% of the income and we own 1% of the world's properties. People who only have 10% of the income and 1% of the property are condemned to obey. The behavior only changes if the numbers change, and this only happens when us women are aware of the extent of the problem. Patriarchy is the current system where men are superior to women. That is, from birth and even before that, boys learn through family, media, school, and society that their world has no limits. They can do whatever they want. They play with Legos and video games, listen to and watch superhero movies, and are encouraged to explore their sexuality. Girls get dolls to create their motherly instincts, hear and watch stories of princesses being saved by princes on white horses, learn to sit with their legs closed, to speak quietly, not to say dirty words. The place of a girl, and consequently the place of women, is indoors. Patriarchy teaches boys to be strong, tough, speak loudly, and teaches girls to be gentle, submissive, and look down when they walk. The flower that they offer us also symbolizes beauty. Oh, the beautiful sex! But you just have to walk past a newsstand to find out that it's just the opposite. Women are never pretty enough. You cannot be happy until you lose weight. You cannot grow old. You cannot have cellulite, although even babies have cellulites. You will only be worth something when you look like an 18-year-old model. And yet, models are photoshopped. Their skin is altered to the point of plastic. They have no pimples, no streaks, no dark circles, no scars, no bruises, none of the things we have when we live. They smile, but there are no lines by the side of their mouths. They look brave, but their forehead does not crack. They're lean, sometimes even anorexic, but they have no jumping bones. It's an impossible beauty, but women should still pursue it if they want to be feminine. And what does consumerism offer to women? Tampons that will make us happy? Intimate soaps that make us believe that our vagina is disgusting? Things for the home, things for the children, beauty salons, manicure, pedicure, hair dye, bikini wax, and the entire beauty industry. You, us, are never thin enough and never beautiful enough. So consume our products. From our hair to our toes, we need to change ourselves in order to be considered people. And then comes feminism and tells women, you are strong. Your body is yours. You can do whatever you want with your body and your life. You do not need a man to live well and be happy. No more beauty standards. Other women are as much victims of this system as you are, and the thing that we have always been told, that women are rivals, well, it's a lie. And then what happens? Women begin to reflect, to deconstruct the gender role that has been imposed upon them, start to see other women with different eyes, and suddenly women feel stronger and very outraged. We need to change this. The world is very wrong. It is not in this type of society that we want to live. We are also people. We want to make our choices without our limits being traced by stupid biologisms. And then we can understand why feminism is so hated by men. Feminism liberates. Feminism brings revolt, gives voice to those who have learned that they should remain silent and accept anything that is imposed on them. So yes, society and men, they are right to hate feminists. So excuse me, but today I refuse the flower and the congratulations. I do not need them. I do not accept them. I do not feel praised by them. I do not want flowers. I want equal pay. I want more political representation. I want more respect. I want less violence and I want less chains. I want, in fact, to be equal in society. I want, in fact, to move towards a world in which feminism is no longer necessary. We will not wait for men to make room for us, because they will never give us that. We, us women, we are going to take this space by force whenever it is necessary. We are going to be everywhere defending our sisters, and this will happen. Dziękuję.